Hello everyone, I've got a very special guitar today. This is a Cornett by Gary Cornett of Louisville, Kentucky. Super nice little parlor size, single O, maybe double O sized guitar. Gorgeous all the way through, has really fantastic craftsmanship, and comes with Brazilian rosewood, I'm told, back and sides. This is the first Brazilian guitar I've had. It's really super fun. Gorgeous top. He doesn't remember what type of spruce this top is, but it's just a really well-made guitar. Really comfortable for just sitting in a chair or whatever, laying back and practicing your scales. Sounds really good finger picking or strumming. There's no buzzing up and down the frets, even when I strum hard. Which I'll do in a minute here. And the only negatives to it is it's got a small crack right here. Right, there's like a knot in the wood, and there's just a little tiny crack right there that at some point will need addressed, but apparently it's been there for a little while and is not moving. But if I had access to more luthiers here in Northwest Montana, I would get that fixed right away. But there's quite a wait. The wait list to get to the guy I use is fairly long right now, so I'm just kind of waiting. But if it sells in the meantime, someone else can get a good deal on it by getting that little bit fixed themselves. It's also got a fairly low saddle here. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, if that's how it came, but the action on it is perfect. Up and down is really nice action. And this has, you can't see it from there, but it's got a bolt here, so it's a bolt-on neck. So if you do want to do a neck reset, it'd be super easy. You don't need to, there's no reason to right now. But it would be pretty easy to do a neck reset on. And, or you could swap this out with a taller saddle. I would just leave it because it plays perfectly right now. But some people like to have a nice tall saddle. So anyway, those are like the only two things that don't make this just absolutely perfect. So anyway, yeah, it's called a Cornett. This is number 7. I don't know, I think he only made like 12 or 13 guitars, and apparently pretty well known in the Kentucky area. When I mentioned his name online, a bunch of people were like, oh yeah, he makes great guitars or whatever. But I've never seen one for sale. And so I'm selling this because I'm trying to buy a pre-war guitar company, Dread, and so I'm kind of liquidating all of my other guitars, trying to narrow down on just getting like 1 or 2 guitars that I really love. This one I love, it's just I hardly ever play small body guitars anymore. I went through a phase where that's all I played. For a couple of years I had a really nice Gibson LG2 that I loved, and some different small body Martins. For whatever reason, now I'm really into dreadnoughts, and so I hardly ever play this, but it just sounds fantastic and it's really comfortable. But so anyway, I don't really know what to price it at, because he was such a small builder that he made really great stuff, but it's just hard because there's not like a lot of other ones in the market to compare it to. So, but anyway, this one's made in January of 2009. It's number 7. It's got, the only crack is right here that I can see, although it does have, on the inside, there's these little, they almost look like cleats. I don't know if I can get it to where you could see that. I don't know. If you're interested in buying, I'll show you. They look like cleats, but they're kind of throughout, but they're not covering like a crack. So I don't know if they were there for weight or resonance or what. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're on the back side. There's like some right here, even though there's no crack. Some over here, you know, just kind of, I don't know. Maybe someone who knows about building guitars a little more would be able to know, but man, it's just a gorgeous guitar. Really fun. And it's got a pickup built into it. It's like, apparently underneath here, it's a transducer pickup, but it's not the K&K. I think it's like maybe the Journey brand. I'll do some more. I'll stick them, you know, I'm gonna stick a mirror down there right now. I'm gonna do that right now. Don't go anywhere. You can tell this is a really nice guitar because I put on a sweater so I look more professional, because I feel like this is the type of guitar that like warrants me wearing more than a t-shirt because it's just that fancy. Okay, let's see here. Looks like the transducer pickup is Umuma, U-M-U-M-A. I'm reading that upside down through a mirror, so if I get that slightly wrong, forgive me. And let's see here. This is actually the first time I've tried to look at the top. Okay, so it looks like there's also, this was either, I assume it was repaired. There's some cleats here. So it just was repaired so well I didn't even know there was any kind of crack, but there must have been at some point a crack here that got repaired, or else that's just how he built it to begin with. I don't know why you build it like that, but that's why nobody pays me to build guitars. Or really even sell them for that matter. They certainly don't pay me to talk about them. But it does have some cleats going up here. And then that are actual, they look like actual cleats. Where down here, it just looks like little circular little pieces of wood on the back side. And so I don't know what that is. It could be if there was, if this is like a separate piece here that goes up, which could be, you could see maybe the grain's a little different here. So this might be a separate piece from this piece. I guess Brazilian rosewood, you kind of need to use it all. Maybe that's what was going on. Maybe didn't have a piece that went long enough, and so there's some little deals right there. Anyway, enough about that. I want to start playing it a little bit so you guys can hear what it sounds like over a phone. I'll go through my little Audigo mic, so hopefully it will be better sounding than just a standard phone thing. But anyway, it's super good sounding guitar. Really, really pretty. I believe it's the 1 in 11/16 nut width. Really comfortable. Not overly thick, but it is a V. You can feel the edge of the V here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got that cool little volute thing. I think that's what it's called, volute. And yeah, a few little minor things, minor little dings, but really like super clean. But it's only 5 years old, so it should be pretty clean. Okay, enough about me. Let's hear how it sounds.